In this video, I want to show you how to download something you have created in Canva as a PDF file. So if you are making printables or a worksheet or whatever else you've created in Canva and you do not want the person to be able to change the design after they have purchased it, then you would sell it as a PDF file. If you want to give them the option to customize it, so change things like the font, the colors, different styles, add extra elements, delete pages, etc., then you would sell that as a template link. And I have a separate video where I show how to share a template link in Canva, and that will be linked down below. So if you want to do a PDF file, you would go to share, download, change the file type to PDF. I like to use PDF for print. So even if people are going to look at this on their computer, I just always pick PDF print. You can choose to use these settings that Canva gives you, things like crop marks, but if I want crop marks, I'm going to add them myself, but you can choose to use that if you want. If you have all of your designs in one master template in Canva and you just want to export like one page, if you're selling an individual printable, you can just type in the page number, click done, and then download. I used to sell my printables as individual PDF files. So it would be like a build your checklist would be in one file, a monthly calendar would be in another file, etc. But I have noticed in the past few years, some people leave feedback saying that they want everything in one combined PDF file to make it easier for print. And I can understand that if you had, for example, a dated or an undated planner and you wanted all the pages to be like facing correctly and in order. So consider offering a combined PDF file with all of the printables in that bundle in the one file, and then also individual PDF files of each printable. Just something to consider, and if I had my time again, I would offer both options. So choose whatever pages you want to print, click done, and then the color profile. So if you have Canva Pro, you can choose CMYK mode, and that is what most professional printers will be looking for, the CMYK. But to be honest, if you're just printing this on your own printer, which most people with printables probably will be unless it's an entire planner, I have never noticed a difference with my Canon printer between RGB and CMYK. I just print it and both looks fine, so I don't really think it matters that much. If the only reason you're going to get Canva Pro is to export as CMYK, I probably wouldn't say that it's worth it unless you're selling something like a party invitation or something that's definitely going to be printed. Even then, people might email it. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. So choose whatever color format you want and then click download. Because I have quite a few images in this PDF file, I've already done it and I'll just open it up over here. So if you did want a copy of my favorite planner supplies guide, you can see I've linked like everything, all the stuff that I recommend after like 10 years of trying stationery. I'll have this linked down below if you want to get a copy. Now you'll notice when we open a PDF file that we've downloaded from Canva, it doesn't have anything up the top here. So it's just a straight PDF file. Now be very wary of that, because if you are selling printables, I think you should password protect them, because you're selling a finished design, you're not selling a template. Two different things. If you're selling a template, I think you should charge more because that's higher value because people can customize it. If you're just selling a finished design or a PDF, I think it should be password protected so people cannot customize it. Unfortunately, you will need Adobe Professional, Adobe Pro, to be able to add the password to it. And I know that's another subscription and I know that costs money, but I do think it's worth the investment if you are going to sell digital files. I think it's a must-have. So if you want to add a password, you will need the Adobe Pro subscription. And when you add the password, you just go File, Properties, and then you can add password security. Choose whatever you want from these settings. If you have added the editable form fields, then you can choose that, set your password, and off you go. When you hit save, it will then look something like this. It'll have secured after the end of the file name, and it'll have all these blue form fields which you can add yourself, or Adobe will usually pick up on your design where they should go anyway. Like if you have a bunch of boxes on a monthly calendar, it'll normally just add the blue boxes for you automatically. And then the reason that you would offer this is because people can type in their info before they print. So I think that's a good value add rather than just a printable that all they can do is view and print. With an editable printable, which you have to have Adobe to be able to create, you can't do this in Canva. If you have the editable printable, you can charge more because people can type in their text before printing, which is far more efficient, especially if you have something like a monthly meal planner. I don't want to handwrite that out. I want to type it in and then I can save a copy to my computer and then I can easily edit it, later on and tweak it and reprint it. Makes everything look neat and uniform if you have big handwriting or messy handwriting like me. So consider those add-ons so it's not just PDF for print from Canva. You might have to do a few more steps at the end before you list your printable for sale in your shop. So that's it for this video, but I do have some others on how to make the listing images for your Etsy shop and how to do the template link from Canva. So I'll have all those linked down below. Don't forget to subscribe because I will be posting some more Canva tutorials soon.